shot from high above the Staples Center here in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Amir Asif. And we'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Baker in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now here's James. Here's Baker. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. First quarter, just over a minute played. LeBron outside. At the elbow, it's Freak. Back to LeBron. Puts one up from 19. They grab their own miss. Thompson, they shoot again. Misses the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And here's Kobe for 3. And James pulls it down. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Milwaukee.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Outside Irving. Here's Baker. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Freak's got 5 now.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Byron Scott had a few moments to share with me. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. James, the pass to Irving. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Now here's Harkless, covered by LeBron. They double him with Freak. Harkless kicks to Bryant. And it falls over the rim and in. Bryant's got 5. Cavaliers leading. There's the screen. Irving dishes to Freak. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Russell passes to Randall. Outside, Kobe, and stolen by Freak. By himself, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now, here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Russell. Randall with the bucket.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Freak. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good. Freak.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. He's already got 12 points and 1 steal as well. He's come out pumped and ready from the tip-off.
It's almost as if he didn't need any warm-up time.
And stolen by Freak. Goes up, and he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And Randall throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Freak. He's got 14. Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. Here's Baker. They get it back. Russell with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And it's Freak missing.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brandon Bass's checked in for Hibbert. Cavaliers trailing. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Baker, he's in at shooting guard. Up front, it's Caspi and Thompson. LeBron James is out there with Irving, and that one's good. Freak.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Dishes it to Harkless. Ilyasova passes to Russell. Out to Kobe. Shoots the 3. Tries again. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Freak throws it down.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Pass to Harkless from outside the arc. No luck. and Cleveland will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Lakers trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Harkless has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Moving against Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 10 points.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You've got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Freak. He's got 21. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Outside, Russell. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Freak with the ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. Freak, number 1.
You know, you watch him on and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination of the all-out effort and the flawless technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully regarded as one of the league's toughest defenders.
To the paint. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Baker. And the shot is good. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Russell against Irving. Ilyasova, a screen on Irving. Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Bryant has the open look. The 19-footer is on the money. Bryant's got 9.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Freak. 2nd in scoring, 3rd in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game.
Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
For Cleveland, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He had 27 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Back to Russell. Launches it. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Irving attacking. That is good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Now Russell. He's got 13. Lets it go from 14. LeBron grabs the miss. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Freak. And another three for Cleveland.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bryant drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving dishes to James. And Thompson kicks to Caspi. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. The jump hook. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kobe kicks to Russell. Kobe attacking. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 13.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's LeBron. 8 points his last outing. Here's Baker. That one rolling around and rims out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Russell. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Here's the screen. LeBron passes to Thompson. Nice work there coming off the screen. Thompson's got 6.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Hibbert with the screen on Irving. Pass to Kobe for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Freak. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. A switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew. And we've reached.
Gentlemen, I'm here with.
The Cavaliers, 67.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Russell is out there with Kobe. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Randy. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And they double up Russell. It's Hibbert with the drive. And the layup is good. Hibbert's got his second basket of the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Irving dishes to Freak. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the pass to Irving. Kicks it to Freak. Clock at 6. Here's James. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Russell passes to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And Freak throws it down.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Randall kicks to Bryant. Feeds to Hibbert. No good. Good D by Thompson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Irving dishes to Freak. Fires from deep. Randall grabs the board.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
The drive by Russell. Hibbert, the pass to Russell. Pulls up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hibbert.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Randall. He's putting up 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Hibbert. Shot from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Randall no good. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Irving. Freak with it. He's against Hibbert. LeBron kicks to Freak. The screen from Thompson. Fry dishes to James. Passes it to Baker. This one for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 37 points for Freak. The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Randall passes to Bryant. Poked away. To end the run. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's LeBron. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Russell missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that one's good. Freak.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Russell against Irving. Here's Hibbert, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Baker in at 2 guard. Caspi is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Cowan in at the 5 spot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Lakers, Brandon Bass. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Russell in for Roy Hibbert. And so Bass nails both of them. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Freak. He's feeling it, and the jumper is good. Freak's got 42 in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Williams gets the bucket.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Irving dishes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 45 points for Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
To the inside, Williams slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Irving passes to Baker. And Caspi kicks to Freak. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Russell. That's good. Russell's got 19 points. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
He dishes it to Caspi, and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Bass. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Freak with it. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. On the wing, Williams. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Irving. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Down low. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for Bat. Nance comes in for Ilyasova. And Kobe is subbed in for Lou Williams. And the shot is good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Cavaliers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Freak dishes to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Caspi with the bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Bryant passes to Russell. Back to Bryant. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving kicks to Freak. Irving dishes to Freak. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Back to Irving. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Bellinelli passes to Baker. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Wide open shot is on the money. And here is Irving. The feed to Freak. Back to Irving. Here's Caspi. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Irving kicks to Freak. It's tipped. High post shot. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Now the dish to Freak for the 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving against Russell. And they double up Russell.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he makes the 1st. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving.
At the line for 2.
And so Russell hits them both. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Out to the wing. Dishes it to Caspi. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Russell. And that one's good. Freak.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
From the corner. Can't hit.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my #1 skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Yo, I can sneeze and the defenders for the breakers ain't gonna try to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team in scoring.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. And that about...
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. There's going to be a lot of superstars there. There's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are, the fans.
The crowd has assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And they're hitting their stride, guys, right at the perfect time. I mean, the postseason right around the corner. They're playing with tremendous confidence. I think a legit title contender, in my estimation.
Well, you're not on an island with that opinion. I'm right there with you. This team drawing a lot of attention, and deservedly so. They appear to have everything in place that's necessary to win in the postseason.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, Baker in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Irving at the 5. Now here's Freak. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And the pass to LeBron. Here's Baker. Hands it from downtown. Most of the NBA will be taking a breather during the All-Star weekend, but Freak will be part of the action. Clark has been know in a big way.
In a real big way. I mean, he's slated to take part in multiple events, Kevin, during the All-Star weekend. Not sure how he'll do in all of those, but should make for an exciting weekend for him.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Quinn Snyder. Doris, what do you have to say?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks again, Doris.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. LeBron dishes to Freak. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron passes to Baker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Freak's got 5 now. Well, if you've seen some of the slams he's thrown down this year, it shouldn't come as a surprise. Freak will be participating in this year's dunk contest.
Yeah, I'm claiming it right now. I mean, he's my favorite to win the thing. I just don't see how he doesn't come away with the crown with his creativity and ability to elevate and levitate.
This shouldn't be a shock to anyone with the way he's been shooting this year, but it's just been confirmed that Freak Clark will be part of the three-point contest.
You know, he's got a nice stroke, Kevin, so I can see him doing well in the three-point contest. Takes some endurance to put up 25 shots in a short amount of time, so he's going to have to do a little work to get ready for that aspect of it. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Kicks it to Hood. Gobert, the screen. Here's Hood, defended by Baker. Banked in off the glass. Hood's got his first bucket of the night. James kicks to Irving from downtown. Burke grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 6. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Burke with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Freak.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Freak's got 10.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. Is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And here is Burke following the three-pointer by Freak. Burke with it, guarded now by Irving. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for LeBron James. He's been dominant over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best. putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. 13 points in the game. And that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 4 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 6. James kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Out to the right wing. Fry, that's for 2. And again, it's Cleveland.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Favors sets the pick for Burke. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Good D by Thompson.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Now here's Favors. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Hayward gets it to go.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
They set the pick. James dishes to Thompson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That's tipped. They recover it. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist from Favors. Burke's got his first basket of the night. James, the pass to Baker. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside, Hayward, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Freak. 15 points in the game. Knocked away and stolen by Favors. Burke with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's the dish to Gobert. Here's Hood. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And a wide open look for Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Burke. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Fires the 3. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
And the Jazz with some changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz trail by 11. Gobert is out there with Jeff Withey. And it's Hayward, and it's Hood in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Hood's got 8. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Irving attacking. Can't make good off the screen.
good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Withy. 6 points for him. Gobert, the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was just a man on a mission. He had 52 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And Utah has possession. A 12-point game. And there's the 3-second violation.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. 7th in fewest turnovers per game. 8th in three-point shooting. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
And Utah making a change here. Burks is checked in. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Withy gets the bucket. Withy's got 8.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at San Antonio. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Utah. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
Right now, for the Jazz, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
The Cavaliers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line. Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 14 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Irving. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Now here's Freak. 10-point lead. He kicks it to Temple. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 6 assists now in the game. Jazz have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Gobert, the screen. Hood kicks to Withey. There's the pick. Down low, off the pick. And Hood with the nice bucket inside. Hood's got 12.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Jazz trail by 12. Out left to the wing. Tries from 16. And no good as it rattles out. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
No, it's certainly not going to be your night. Shooting that poorly. And so often when that happens to a team, it's hard to get out of that funk once you get into it.
And so that brings the first half to a...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Baker in a two-guard. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point. And it's Freak missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
They double him with Freak, and the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. To the middle. Here's Hood. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hood's got 18 points in the game.
He couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And here's Freak. They get a hand on it. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Burke. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cavaliers leading. Freak dishes to LeBron. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for Freak. No good with the triple. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Burke with it. He's picked up by Irving. Hayward left side. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. 14 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
James, the pass to Baker. Burke kicks to Favors. There's the feed to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Hood can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Frye. buries the long-range jumper. Fry's got 8 points.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers had saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the...